I've started as well recording.
Cool.
Nice.
What you been up to this week, I guess?
Today's the first day of sober October, even though it's the second day of October.
Wait, you're doing a sober October?
Yeah, I'm going to the gym with my friends. We're gonna fucking yeah.
Really enthused, aren't you?
Oh yeah. No, I'm like, I need to quit stuff. I need to quit vaping. Mm,
That's
so
fair.
it's gonna be a miserable few weeks, but
Do you just do nicotine vape or no, I thought you did.
I have a weed vape, but I don't. I'm like done with weed for a while.
Really?
Yeah,
Why? Just
just doesn't make me feel good anymore. This
interesting.
is like a good month to just take everything, you know, just clear my brain and all that. Uh, clear my conscious from everything.
Well, if
I
you
don't drink like crazy, so it wouldn't really be challenging to not drink for a
yeah,
month.
dude, I barely
Uh,
drink.
yeah,
Actually,
like
yeah.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say the first time I got drunk was like literally this year.
Jesus, good for you.
It was when Xander was here. You know Xander.
Yeah, I met him a few
He's
times.
he still talks about you.
Does he?
Yeah, yeah, dude, the NBA thing, it's one of the funniest things that ever happened there.
Oh man, he was a cool guy.
Yeah, he came up to visit with Dylan last summer.
Well, I gotta come up.
I know, man.
I know. I've been like not wanting to travel.
Dude, whenever you wanna. Apparently Cassie's
Yeah.
coming up soon. And Xander
Oh yeah.
again. Yeah. Gotta
I'm
come
gonna
by.
pull my hair real quick.
Okay. I used to have those problems. Quite a bit. Also, those are people that nobody watching this probably knows. Unless it's the only people watching. So,
It was. I don't like having it all over my face all the time. It's too much.
yeah,
Too much hair.
I am so lazy about cutting my hair. Just I get too sick of it, and then I'm finally like, okay, I gotta get it cut.
Yeah.
I did
It
that
hasn't been super
recently.
long. Even when you cut it last, it wasn't like horrible. Like I've seen it
Mm,
really, really long.
I mean, the first episode was about the longest it gets. First
Really?
episode of this podcast, yeah. It doesn't grow much
Yeah.
beyond that, but it just gets annoying.
I feel like you get shaggier.
Yeah,
Oh
I like it how it is now
man.
though.
Hmm.
But yeah, you got to come up to Colorado and see some goats.
That sounds fun. I do. I was thinking about maybe me and Ellie will go up this year
Hell
or
yeah!
next year.
And
Probably not when it's.
next time I go out there, I want to go to Wolf Island again if we can
Yeah,
swing
dude.
it.
We gotta. I was thinking you could fly from there to Toronto and get like a thing, but it's kind of difficult now because of yeah.
Honestly, why fly to Toronto when you could just go to like? Is there an airport in Kingston?
Maybe.
Or even Montreal would be closer, right? Maybe
um,
not Montreal.
well, Toronto would be. I think Toronto's only an hour.
Really?
Yeah,
But
I have a.
it takes us like 8 hours to get there from Buffalo.
I know because there's a fucking lake in the way, and you drive around the whole lake,
Yeah, but it
and
takes like an hour to get to Toronto from Buffalo.
yeah, but with traffic, it's worse.
I'm breaking out the map. I'm breaking out the map. Gonna see where old Toronto is. Wait, Ottawa's close too.
Ottawa's closer. Yeah,
Where's Montreal? Oh, Montreal is really far. Okay, forget that.
yeah.
Damn,
That's like a 6 hour drive, right?
yeah. That's like about the same drive from Buffalo. Where's
Yeah.
Toronto? Yeah, Toronto is no. There's no way Toronto's an hour from Wolf Island.
Really?
Yeah, that shit's like far as hell.
No way. I
Look,
thought it was because I have cousins that live in Toronto, and they like drive up on the weekends.
dude, it's literally farther than Buffalo.
Really?
Yeah, geography. Dude, I miss New York so much. I had to learn how to make fucking buffalo wings, dude. 'Cause the wings out here suck.
I had wings last night, and I like there. I got extra hot, and I ended up like sunburning my fucking cheeks and my fucking everything.
Sunburning.
It was bad. It felt like it was like sunburnt, like they were like yeah, not good.
Dude, I miss wings there, man. I miss them so bad.
Hmm. Are you gonna come up, uh, or down? I guess.
I want to. I think I'm going to Genesis at
Hmm.
the beginning of next year, so that's gonna be um kind of expensive. That's in San
Yeah.
Jose. Um, but yeah, I do want to go. I am also not the most financially stable at the moment. I'm not bad, but I can't like just travel a ton.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So calling all sponsors, you know.
We're on Spotify now. Who knows? Maybe we'll. I don't know how Spotify money works, but
Apparently it's
it
horrible.
looks. Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Like pennies
No,
per
you
thousands
can't
of
make good
views.
money. We gotta like start a Patreon at some point when we have more than 3 viewers per episode.
Yeah, we need viewers first.
Yeah, we'll do it. We got it.
Yeah, we just gotta keep it up. Um, but yeah.
Jesus.
Did we
All right.
ever talk about like how we know each other? I feel like that's kind of important context.
Um, I don't. How do we know each other? I don't know. Our dads.
Yeah. Pretty much our dads are just like really good friends and then kind of grew up together.
Yeah, I've known him for probably my longest friend. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, I
Yeah.
met you. I was probably under. How old would I have been?
You were probably like 8.
Pre-puberty. Yeah.
I was like 10.
Man, you know, when we got Maple, I forget what year we got Maple.
Hmm, that was before I was in high school. Like way before I was in high school.
Yeah. Wow.
That must have been like 2000.
10?
2000. No.
9?
It was probably 8.
Wow.
because we moved to the east side of Buffalo around that time, and we knew you right before then.
Yeah.
So it might have actually been 2000. Wait, no, were we? It was probably like around 2008, 2007.
Wow.
Yeah.
Jesus, I don't even remember 2008, honestly.
You don't
It's
remember
all.
when Obama got elected?
Oh, I do remember when Obama got elected. It was a big deal, but
Yeah.
like so vague in my brain
I
the
vividly
whole
remember
time.
like the teachers rolling in the like TV into the
Yeah,
class to like see the first black president get inaugurated.
I think it was. I was in fifth grade or fourth grade, fourth or fifth grade.
Would have probably been. Oh, what did it? I started high school in 2010, so I would have been in sixth grade. So you were like fourth grade,
Or
dude.
fourth grade. Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
That's
Holy
actually
cow,
nuts. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. We're old.
we are. And Obama's not even president anymore. He's like two presidents behind now. Isn't that
Two,
nutty?
two presidents behind. And ever so closer to the end of Western civilization.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't believe that, but
What do you
who
think's gonna
knows?
happen in the next 2 fucking years?
I don't know. I feel like people are too complacent. Um, Nothing will happen.
I hope that's the case, but I feel like it's very easy to look at our current time in history and be like, "Oh, everything's like good enough," and like people won't want to start a war because like we're so comfortable. But I'm sure people were thinking that in like 1940s time, like they were like, "Oh, it's the best it's ever been,"
Yeah.
and then a fucking world war happened. So I don't know. I feel like it's some scary fucking times.
Yeah. I mean, with the whole. Did you see the. Is it news today? Ukraine?
Oh, the Russia annexing the Donbass.
No, they reclaimed.
Severodonetsk and Luhansk.
Yeah, they reclaimed a city. I don't know enough about Ukraine. It's fucking. It makes me nervous.
It's terrifying. But even that, like, that is fucked up. But even that, I think, is less likely to be a huge problem than just another election involving Donald Trump. I think that's actually, like, so fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
And it kind of relates to that, too, because if Trump does get elected, like, he's very crazy. And it would be very fucked up to have him in charge of the United States in this political climate. But also, I don't think he'll win again.
No,
So,
we have a lot of fucking bad stuff going on.
yeah, it's fucked.
I mean, at least Joe Biden is sort of doing some good things.
I'm
I think he's
surprised how
doing
good
enough
he's
to win
doing.
over voters,
I'm surprised how good he's doing. Like honestly,
but he's still fucking Sleepy Joe, you know?
let him be sleepy. As long as he's keeping somewhat of a status quo, I'm kind of okay with it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Mm.
the,
Okay.
the
Let me show you
scariest.
something.
Oh, shit.
Which one do I click on
You want to
to?
project your source, not the screen. So, yeah, so applications. Yeah, it's gonna be Chrome or whatever. Yeah. What? Come on, pig! Piggy! Come on, piggy!
It's just like, I don't know. It's just one of my favorite videos on YouTube.
Why? What the fuck was that?
It was great, wasn't it?
Yes, it was amazing.
Hey, pig!
Talking about the potential decline of Western society, and you like fucking you're pretty. Oh, you know what? That's the way to go out.
Mhm.
To have some fun. How often do you keep up with the news?
These days, not much. Ellie will fucking text me something big, and I really like have given up on most mainstream news organizations. I used to watch David Pakman a lot just because I liked he was like very, I mean, he's like left wing, but he was very impartial, felt
Mm-hmm.
like, and more like logical, less like, not even entertaining really. I mean, he is entertaining to an extent, but he's like, not,
He's not like the debate bro types. Like, yeah,
yeah,
he's more just like
but he's not even as bad as
news.
like CNN, you know,
Yeah.
or MSNBC, or or God tier Fox News.
I watch a lot of MSNBC right now.
Really,
I feel like I'm just becoming my dad.
my dad still watches it, and he'll like say some shit that is either like so obvious that it's like something fucking I learned from Destiny 5 years ago, or it's just like dumb. Like he's not willing to agree with me that like I was like we were talking about Alex Jones or something.
Mm-hmm.
I was like a broken clock is right twice a day or whatever. Um, and like he wouldn't even like
He wouldn't
I don't
accept
know.
that.
Yeah, but he's like he takes everything fucking Rachel Maddow says with a grain of a pillar of salt,
Our
I should
dads
say.
and Rachel Maddow. That's some shit. They
I don't
were.
get it.
I don't get it either. She's like such a fucking like. I haven't watched her much recently, but she's like such a textbook like liberal elite. Like it's so
Yeah.
fucked. Um, but yeah, I watch a lot of Meet the Press
Oh yeah.
because I feel like it's a lot less like it's a lot less opinion pieces and it's more just like talking about what's going on in politics and trying to get voices from everywhere. Obviously, I think the host is like kind of like in the Rachel Maddow like spectrum of like liberal people, but yeah,
That's sort of all fucking. That's the problem. Is like most news people are like rich,
oh yeah, yeah,
so they don't have. Uh, I feel like their perspective is skewed.
yeah.
What Meet the Press are you watching?
Well, they have one like every fucking day now, but obviously like
Mhm.
Sunday's the big day for Meet the Press. Like I was actually just eyeing the current episode today, October 2nd. I
October 2nd.
it's so boring though. Like I feel like I feel like if I was a kid, I could not stand this shit. But I'm kind of obsessed.
47 minutes.
Huh?
They're only 47 minutes?
They're like an hour long like show. It's like on TV. It's just they upload it on YouTube now because they're smart.
I don't think I've ever watched Meet the Press, like a full episode.
Really,
Yeah.
it's probably my favorite like political show.
I miss fucking, uh, what's it called? Um, Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart.
Yeah. Daily Show. That was like my vibe.
That just reeks of like fucking early 2010s, late 2000s, like liberal, like
Yeah.
the shit that like that set up Trump.
You think?
Snooty. Oh yeah, dude, the snooty like liberal attitude of like just like, oh yeah, we're right, and like there's no way like we're ever gonna lose again, and yeah.
I thought he was funny.
Oh
Well, yeah,
no,
that's true.
he was funny, but like he perpetuated that like that idea.
And then he bailed as soon as Trump got elected.
I mean, he saw what he did. I stand by that shit. I think that the optics of the Democratic Party slash liberals like created Trump. I'll stand by that forever.
I mean, yeah, it's the butterfly effect.
I don't even think it's a butterfly effect because it's not subtle. I think it was like very obvious. Everything that
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Republicans attack us on now are shit that was like back then. But whatever. They're idiots. We were idiots. We still are kind of idiots, but you know, we. I keep saying we, but I'm not really even like a Democrat. I'm like Tommy's piece of shit. But the scariest thing is I've been watching like Meet the Press all the time, and I was saying it for a while. I've been saying it since pretty much right after Biden got elected. Like if Trump runs again, like there's like no other logical answer to, in my opinion, to what's gonna happen. I think there's gonna be a lot of violence, and now even on Meet the Press, they're kind of acknowledging that, and it makes me scared because I don't want to be right.
Well, I don't know. I think you're watching too much Meet the Press. They want to scare you. I don't really believe it.
But I didn't get that opinion from Meet the Press. I just like did the mental math. I'm just like, okay, there's a bunch of Trump supporters who don't believe in the election system now. He's gonna run again. A lot of people are going to be elected in the midterms that support the election lie, so it's going to give it a lot more credibility going into 2024. And yeah,
I mean, the only places where election lie people are going to be elected is the same fucking states where they were before.
um, Biden won Georgia. Georgia's getting blue, but they're electing these election deniers.
Yeah.
Same with Arizona.
Yeah, but what was in fucking Arizona before? They
They
were all Trump
were,
dick riders. Just, I don't know.
but they voted for Biden. And they're getting bluer. So I don't know. I think there is a very high chance of violence. I think the best chance we have to avoid it is to get Trump arrested. And even then we'll see some violence, but it won't be
Yeah.
as like systemic and like all encompassing of like the right. Hopefully. Sorry. Politics.
I don't know. I don't know. I think there's a lot of fear mongering, and it's, uh,
What do
It's just
you
gonna get worse on the news.
what do you think is gonna happen in 2024?
I think it's gonna be boring. I really do. I think it's gonna be like the last election where it was fucking boring. Like especially if Joe Biden runs again, which he will.
Do you think we're just gonna see Joe Biden and Trump again?
Yeah. And then probably Joe Biden wins, but it's hard to say.
But if he wins and Trump calls another election fraud thing, do you think it'll be just like last time? Maybe even less serious?
Uh, yeah, probably less serious.
Okay.
I just don't see these people fucking. I mean, who are they? They're gonna commit violence against fucking the government, you know? And
Hmm.
then the military will stroll in because Joe Biden will still be president,
Yeah.
uh, and fucking crush them pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Because like one of the main problems was that fucking Trump was holding back military and shit on January 6th, but Joe Biden won't fuck around.
Yeah. That's a good point. But I think there's going to be a lot of problems with just the legitimacy of the vote because we're going to have people in Georgia. Like, say Biden wins Georgia again, which is probably gonna happen.
Mhm.
Um, they're gonna have like a attorney. I don't know what the position is, but is it the attorney general? No, I don't think it's the attorney general. No, that's a federal position. The state like person who like handles the state elections.
Mhm.
They're gonna be this voter fraud person, this like election denial person who's going to not like certify the vote for Biden in Georgia. And then what happens after that?
I don't
that's
know enough about it.
that's
I
scary as
honestly don't know.
fuck.
But I think there will be pressure on them once they can't force Trump to win. Because you can like deny Joe Biden having the thing, but you can't have Trump winning. It'll just be no one.
Why?
Because they would have to like legitimately make up votes.
Yeah.
But that I I think there's I don't know. I think there's a lot of that's a big conspiracy to pull off for a bunch of fucking dummies.
And that's why it failed last time. But that's why this time around, and in this midterm election, they're going for people who will specifically do exactly what Trump wants.
Yeah.
So I think it's a lot scarier this time around because the first time around there were a lot of people with principles who like were Trump like Trump people, but they weren't like Trump over reality, you know. So I think
Who's
it's
running in the Georgia midterm?
there's been a lot of talk about how yeah they're like scary people, and
God,
it's about the state
SNL is so
government.
unfunny.
Fidel.
That was like the first thing that popped up when I looked up Georgia midterm. So I'm gonna grab water real quick.
Okay. What a set. Just prepare everybody. The lowest level of unrest that could happen is still fucking terrifying. So good luck, people. Good luck. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. I really hope I'm wrong. But I also kind of saw January 6th coming, so just not to toot my own horn, you know. He's coming back in the water.
Make sure I cut this bit out.
No, don't cut it
Maybe.
out. Don't cut it out. I was saying some funny stuff.
All right, fair enough. Fair enough. I got drunk last night, and now I'm doing fucking.
Sober October. I got drunk on October 1st.
That was the plan. We were gonna get fucking smashed, and then that was it. And they were busy on Friday, so we couldn't do it Friday.
Nothing like Sober October.
But I've done 40 sit-ups or I've done 50 sit-ups and 40 push-ups. So
Look at you.
I'm going. I got 10 more push-ups.
That's the cool thing about where I'm at in Colorado. There's so many like good hiking spots. Like there's literally a trail in my neighborhood. And it's
Yeah.
fucking beautiful. So I've been trying to do more of that, trying to stay more fit, but it's hard.
I just gotta get my core in shape because I'm fucking fat.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I feel you there.
I'm really like, and I'm weak.
Yeah.
So it would be nice to be able to do push-ups without feeling shitty afterwards.
Dying. Okay
I got
there?
something in my throat.
Ooh. That's actually something with my current jobs. Like while my jobs are so much better, like I love them. They both involve a lot of sitting and video games. So
Yeah.
like retail was kind of nice in the sense that I didn't have to like work out as much. Like I still had
Right.
to, but like I was in a lot better shape. But now it's just like fucking I need to schedule like time to do some
Do stuff.
exercise because it's bad.
Oh,
But yeah,
fuck. We gotta keep fucking. Oh, keep going.
what do you mean?
I'm just so low energy. Do you want to watch some? I have a. I feel like it was made by someone who's a right winger, sort of. But I thought it was very funny.
What is it?
It was a Vosh clip.
Okay, we're gonna call out Vosh.
Yeah, I'm feeling the Vosh hate today. I can't even talk about real politics right now. I'm like so lazy. Okay. Let's go screen share. Is it popped up on my camera?
Yep,
Shit. Is that really loud for
that's
you?
loud as hell. Still loud, but it's alright.
I just
You
I
guys realize like a work ethic is
the way
not really a thing.
The way Vosh talks to his fan base is like, oh my god, it's really cringeworthy.
Yeah, he's
And,
fucking idiot.
but then his fan base says shit like,
What the fuck?
Thing for people to
I don't
believe,
know.
right? Like you guys do know that. I hope you know that, right? As a young adult, is it still possible to discipline myself? Yeah, of course. Yeah. The goal of life should be leisure, not work. Nobody's talking about the goal. Motherfucker, people have to grow the food, okay? Well, you, all the farmers are like, I don't really like, I don't like working. The goal is
Like what? Who?
What?
these are fucking like kids that have never worked a job in their life.
That is a really bad look.
Get off of fucking Twitch. Get
Yeah,
a job. I think it's important for like everyone to work a shitty job. I think it humbles you and turns you into a better person.
I agree. But I oh, this is hard because I am definitely like socialist, and
Yeah,
I understand people not wanting to like work a shitty job. I
right.
do think I do think there's a ton of fucking value to it.
Yeah. I mean, maybe not for a while. Like, you should definitely go to college and find something that you like doing. But
Yeah, but like somebody does have to
Leisure and they
stock
all
the shelves. Sorry.
yeah, well, someone has to start. But like, as a teenager or a young 20-year-old, if you're not like, I feel like there's so many kids out there right now that aren't working
Yeah.
and have never worked, and it's just crazy to me that they can sit around and talk about economics all day
Well, there
without that.
there is like the future is going to be automation, so a lot of shitty jobs won't have to like
Mm,
be done by people.
yeah.
Um, but yeah, there's yeah, you still should have to work a job. I know we're called we quit our jobs, but like we quit our jobs after working shitty jobs for a long time, and we're trying to
Building
like
character.
yeah, like we have the perspective.
Yeah. The accomplishment is that you quit the job, not
Yeah,
that you never had one.
true.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep going.
The goal is leisure, and they all fucking jerk off 18 times a day. Nobody fucking work ethic doesn't have to mean being a good little cuck boy who licks the leather boots of your CEO. Okay, discipline doesn't have to mean letting yourself get walked all over by people who are more fortunate or societally powerful than you. Okay, free society way, but free to do. Vosh, you're being kind of bootstrappy. If you disagree with anything that I'm saying, you need to reflect on your personal failings because this is obvious. By the way,
That's
um,
I put that in the last episode. I edited it in because I thought it like. Let me just go back. Like,
You disagree with
listen to this
anything.
out of context. This is like Vosh in a nutshell.
It is.
if you disagree with anything that I'm saying, you need to reflect on your personal failings because this is obvious. By the way, um, physical abuse from your parents actually does not procure good results. This is a very well studied. How could it? You want? Do you? Wait, sorry. I need to appeal to the optics gang right now. Every stream that I do, conservatives watch. There are people, conservatives in YouTube chat, Nazis. You know how stupid you look to them? You are meeting every negative stereotype. That discipline is a positive character trait. You are the specter of the socialist that is described in every Rush Limbaugh radio show. Why are so many of you opposed to the idea of discipline?
Last bit was like,
I get the point. I get the point. I don't think that makes Vosh's general idea wrong though. But
no, his idea wasn't wrong, but he was fighting with his audience because they were fucking nutty.
yeah, and
Uh,
that's his whole fucking problem. He has a problem of just like not explaining things well or even genuine. Like he said himself that he
yeah,
doesn't care about truth as long as it gets to like what he believes is right. And I
yeah.
think it creates people like that. Personally. Hmm. Fucking
He called the
Vosh.
Vosh thing. I hated Vosh before Destiny hated Vosh. I'm pretty good.
Did you remember when he was Irish laddie?
Oh yeah, and he had to change his name because of some scandal.
Yeah. He's it sucks that he's like the premier socialist debate bro I mean, Hassan kind of is, but like Hassan also doesn't debate, even though he's literally a fucking debate bro.
Yeah, he shits on debate bros. That's
But
like his whole thing.
but he is one. He's literally like that genre's like most popular person.
Yeah. I mean, just online. Um,
Terminally online leftist.
yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Uh, I'm feeling like so fucking low energy. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
This is at some point I'm gonna do something. I'll have a plan for the podcast. I think because we recorded late and then I edited super late, I'm like, it doesn't even feel like Sunday today.
Yeah.
Um, like we recorded, was it Monday or Tuesday we recorded?
Monday, I believe.
Jeez. For
Also,
some reason, that one day like threw me off.
we got to clip out a piece from that so I can advertise it.
Oh yeah.
um, I'll go through that actually, and I could probably do it.
Okay. Um, yeah, just let me know. I edited out that little black part in the beginning
Cool.
that you saw, so most of it is gone.
Sweet.
Thank God for YouTube Editor, because I was not trying to delete it and re-upload the entire thing and re-export the whole thing, because that episode for some reason took 4 hours to export.
Holy shit.
It was such a long. It was because I added some extra stuff, like I put sound effects in
Does that really like
some
change it a lot?
parts. I don't know, but it was like twice as long as it usually is.
Hmm.
Like usually it's 1% per minute, so it's like an hour and 40 minutes. Um, but
We're figuring it out. I
yeah,
get it.
yeah, we just got to keep doing it. I feel like at some point we'll get our niche.
Hell yeah.
We probably need like 25 episodes under our belt before we start getting like actually confident, you know,
Friend of
with it.
mine said when I was like trying to do more creative stuff, she was like, just do it. Like set a
Yeah,
like time like where you have to have it up by. So even if it's like not to your like standards, like you still put it out. And
yeah,
yeah, I think you have to keep doing that. And eventually, yeah, it'll become a lot easier to do. And I think we'll get there. I've been having a lot of fun with these, honestly. Hope you have
yeah, me
too.
too.
Good.
Yeah, it's fun. It's just once we're done, I I have an emptiness in me. Once I start exporting, I like feel like shit again.
You gotta have that discipline, you fucking libtard.
No, that's just fucking mental illness for you.
Fair enough.
I'm
Fair
never
enough.
gonna be happy with anything I do. But
That's fair. Sorry, I called you a libtard.
that's probably part of it is being raised liberal. Makes you fucking not liberal like politically, but liberal like you know fucking Buddhist. Like love yourself, all this that stuff.
All that
But I know,
useless shit.
yeah.
Just kidding, obviously.
Well, kind of. I mean, you don't really feel like that until you find it yourself, and I only occasionally find it myself. You know.
How much was Buddhism part of like your upbringing?
I mean, it was a good amount. It was like religious. My mom brought us to meetings a lot.
Hmm,
She chanted every day. My
interesting.
dad fell out of it pretty early on. Like, by the time I was 10, my dad wasn't practicing like he was before.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought it was your dad who was more of the Buddhist.
Um, he introduced it to my mom, but my mom likes it.
Got it.
And, she has a lot of her friends are Buddhists, so she's still. And it's not even really a religious thing as much as it's the
Yeah.
good parts of religion, where it's a community sort of thing, bringing people together.
Yeah. That's
Um,
it's the religion I have the least problems with. Because I don't think it encourages like those really bad tendencies. I think it's more of a philosophical thing, and yeah.
yeah, but even this is like a different kind. It's from Japan instead of India, so it's
Mm.
I don't know. It's more. It just feels more like positive affirmations mixed with good community outreach and support.
Mm. Do you still
Uh,
practice or?
no, not really. I I don't like community. As nice as it was to have, I don't like being around people all that much.
I think that makes being not religious so much easier. And that
Yeah,
makes it so much easier.
yeah.
I've been thinking about religion a lot and like why people are religious and stuff like that, and I think the community aspect is so important. I think it's like
Hmm.
so important. And I think it's the big reason why religion like persists and like keeps being a thing. But as people get more introverted, as people get more uh comfortable being alone,
Yeah.
and as society like stops being as like close knit as it is, like communities help so much in less developed societies, but then when you get more developed it's a lot easier to be like on your own, and then I think religion starts to fall apart.
Yeah, but I think we need some new sense of community because loneliness is a net negative on society.
I'd agree, but I think using having it have to be religion is a thing that isn't true.
Yeah, it doesn't. Well, they had like fucking unions back in the day.
Yeah.
That was like a tight knit group of people that did things together and had family stuff.
Well, yeah, and I think unions are important. I think I have substituted that part of my life with Smash.
Yeah, like
So
you have a Smash community,
yeah.
but then now we have, um, and I'm not trying to shit on these people because they are already shit on by most people, but like incel communities,
Oh yeah.
you know, but then they end up being a negative for most of those people
Hmm.
because they're just doing the cycle of hatred.
Well, I think that is why like communities, like you should never be a part of a community like fully. You should never just accept a community
Yeah,
just because it's your community. You should hold it to standards that applied more to like truth and morality and stuff like that.
right.
And if
Yeah,
your community doesn't do that, then like you can still be a part of it, but like you don't have to embrace those parts. And I guess that's like I just have a problem with people who like make a community their whole identity. And I guess I've done that
right.
with Smash, but I don't think there's like anything super negative about that.
Well,
At least I hope so.
yeah, it's hard to say. I think only you could speak on that. And you probably couldn't even. You'd have to like do fucking ayahuasca and open your third eye to understand what possible. I mean, the positives are obvious. It's a community, and they're all into one thing.
Hmm.
But there's probably some sort of psychological negative to every community. You know.
Yeah.
Um,
Actually, I bet for Smash it's like the competitiveness and just constantly being like a competitor with the people you're also part of a community with, like
Yeah, I can see that.
kind of creates rifts with the people you're around the most because you're like, oh fuck, I just lost to you. Like I lost to one of my best friends last night twice, who usually doesn't beat me, and yeah, I'm gonna get her ass,
Hmm.
but
Ooh,
but it's. I'm also happy for her, but
hmm.
there is always that awkwardness when you lose to somebody you're friends with.
Yeah. Yeah, there's probably yeah. And also, well, I assume other people are into other things. Like when I would hang out with the Smash people, there were people doing other shit while they were waiting to play.
Oh yeah,
Um, yeah.
they do tend to be all into like similar things though. Like a lot of smashers. Oh well, actually, that's a whole other thing. I was gonna say a lot of smashers are into Dragon Ball, but that's actually just a lot of black people in the fighting game community. It's not
Mm.
like everyone in Smash.
I
Although
think
they're
it's anime in general.
yeah, yeah,
Dragon Ball, but also like everyone there was talking about different animes and fucking
mm-hmm,
weeb shit.
100%.
I only
That's
like an anime when it's very good.
what's your favorite?
Death Note.
Me too. we're
Yeah.
we're basic bitches.
I mean, say what you want, but it's short. It's
Mhm.
interesting the entire time. People shit on the last like few episodes, but I think they're actually pretty good.
I think the ending is fucking fantastic. Like
Me too.
I love
Um,
that show.
it just does suck when L dies, but I think they do it as interesting as they could. You
Hmm.
know.
I'm
Um,
not a huge anime watcher though, so
yeah, me either.
whenever I say Death Note's my favorite, everybody's like, "Oh, you're one of those."
Yeah, yeah. And then you have the Miyazaki films, which are just, I mean, they're pieces of art. They're like true.
I've only seen a
I
few
guess
of them.
everything's art, but like that's specifically like extremely artistic. You know?
What's the one where the little girl in the castle, or is that Miyazaki?
It might be Howl's Moving Castle.
No, 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 no. Maybe. I don't know. There's like the girl, and she's in like the secret like place. I don't fucking remember.
Spirited Away.
Actually, I think yeah, I think it was that.
That's like a bathhouse.
Maybe. Yeah, 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 yeah.
That's like the best animated film ever made.
It was pretty good.
Yeah.
I watched it with an ex girlfriend.
Well, you should watch it again because I try and watch that every few years
Mm-hmm.
because it's just so like the art is. I don't think anything has touched it. I'm trying to think of another movie that like creates a world that well.
Maybe not a movie, but a show. Last Airbender.
Last Airbender's beautiful, but it's also there's something about fitting an entire thing into an hour and a half that is kind of mind bending. Because with Last Airbender, you have like episodes of like understanding shit,
Mm-hmm.
but this they like build it with little things they do. You know what I mean?
I think I've always had a problem with movies because it's hard for me to get invested with in something that's like only an hour and a half or 2 hours long.
Yeah.
But when a movie does it right, it is very impressive.
I yeah, I do. I struggle with that sometimes too.
But I know you're like super into film as a medium.
Yeah, it's probably until video games start getting better, it's probably the greatest artistic it's probably the best way to make art, in
Mhm.
my opinion. Because there's just so much you can do.
You think
to
video games will surpass it?
Video games have the potential to.
Okay.
It already has the potential to, but it's tough, especially when you have to invest. Like I want people that I love that don't play video games to play certain video games because the experience was just so good, but
Mhm.
they're gonna have to invest 10 plus hours in something, you know?
And also, it's like there's a barrier of entry of just like
Yeah,
controls.
right.
And it's like,
But
yeah,
that's why like Undertale is so great. And I
it's
tried
really
getting Ellie
simple.
to play it, and she found it too hard the first few times.
Really.
But now we're getting through it. Yeah, but I think she was just not interested. Uh, and I had to be like, "Hey, you don't fight these people. Don't fight anyone, please. Don't kill anyone." I was so upset. But I think that's what makes that game so good. Is when you kill the mom the first time, and then you're like, "No, I have to fully restart the fucking game." Yeah. That ever happen
I've
when you
never
played
played that
Undertale?
game.
Oh man, I think I went through it naturally where you like fucking kill the mom because you think you're playing an RPG, and then I like Alt F4, fucking restart the whole game, click new game, and then the flower at the beginning knows that you restarted the game and knows it's because you killed her,
Oh,
and it's like holy shit, so it, just so good.
I gotta play that game. I know it's like
That's
a spiritual successor to Undertale, kind of, or not Undertale. Earthbound, right?
yeah, but it's different.
Yeah. I really liked the little bit of Earthbound I played. I barely played any though.
Me either. I keep trying to pick it up, and I don't know. JRPGs aren't my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah, same. I like tactical RPGs though, like Fire Emblem. I
Hmm.
love Fire Emblem for some reason. That game goes stupid.
I couldn't get into that either. I don't know. Sometimes the story in like those fantasy games, I just it doesn't click with me for
Have
some
you played a
reason.
Fire Emblem?
Yeah, I bought the newest one.
Oh, Three Houses?
Yeah,
And you didn't like it? Really?
I put like 4 hours into it.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude,
it
honestly,
was like fucking lame Hogwarts.
that's a good point. Not a good
Um,
point. I would say good point. That's a point.
you know, from a few hours in, you're not connected to the characters.
Well,
Mm.
yeah. It's a time investment, 100%. Oh, I love that game though. That's like, have you played Persona 5?
Yeah,
How'd you like Persona 5?
I really like it. I still haven't beaten it.
Where are you at?
I don't know. I'm about to restart it because it's coming to.
Switch.
Uh, yeah.
I'm literally at the very end of Persona 5. Not Royal, but like the original Persona 5. I really like that game. But I
Mm.
haven't beaten it yet. But I played literally everything up to like the very end. But Three Houses is like a better Persona 5 in my opinion. It's so fucking good. It takes everything good for Persona and mixes it with the better combat of Fire Emblem, in my opinion. And then it also
Mm.
voice acts everything. So it's like really high production value, and I love that game.
I think Persona 5 is stylistically better than that, than Three Houses.
I'd agree, but
But
I
combat wise, I can see it being more exciting.
yeah,
Tactical, yeah.
tactical RPGs are so fucking good.
You should try Valkyrie Chronicles. I hear those are pretty good.
I really want to try Valkyria Chronicles. I've heard a lot of good stuff about them. But Yeah.
And the setting in that interests me more than Three Houses because it's like kind of World War style mixed with the anime stuff. I don't know.
Nothing like World War II with waifus.
Yeah.
Now I want to play Fire Emblem again.
You should try Yakuza 7.
What's the deal with Yakuza? Isn't it just kind of like weird Japanese GTA?
No, there's no like guns or anything. It's all like beat 'em up.
Oh, really?
But yeah, the combat's really fun.
So like Japanese GTA?
Yeah, sort of. It's more.
Because they can't have guns in Japan.
No, people have guns. You just don't usually have a gun.
Oh, okay.
Because Kiryu doesn't kill people. You understand?
It's
But
immoral.
but they're so over the top and goofy and crazy, and then like emotional, and then it like gets your heartstrings. There's compared to GTA story, Yakuza fucking knocks it out of the park.
Really? So the stories are really good?
Yeah,
I feel like
especially in 7.
I feel like it's hard for Japanese games to have stories that I really connect with. But
Well, 7 is the first one with English voice acting,
okay.
and it's actually pretty good English voice acting.
Hmm.
But it's just like I don't know what it is about that game. I think mostly it's because you don't even like, because in the other games you're like the top dog in the Yakuza. But in that one you're like a lame grunt, and then you go to jail for 20 years.
Really?
Yeah, you go to jail in like 2001 and get out in 2019. And you're like 40 years old and you're just not a Yakuza anymore. So it's just like, and then you end up getting like shot, and then you become a homeless person for like 4 hours of the game,
What?
like just crazy stuff. It's so good.
That does sound fun.
Yeah,
What's
and
it
I mean
on?
it's everything now except for Switch.
Shit. Switch is like the one I would probably like want to play it on the most. But I guess Steam works.
Steam, yeah. I have Game Pass on PC, so I have all of them for free.
Damn it. I would have to buy it on Steam because Game Pass doesn't work on the computers at my job.
Really?
Yeah, it's just a weird
Hmm.
technical thing. How we have it all set up.
Yeah, that game is probably the best story. And you know, it's hard for me to get into that sort of thing too, you know, animes, but that game, there's something about it that just it keeps you going the entire time, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
they have
got
like a
sorry.
knockoff Mario Kart, so there's like a bunch of fun mini games to do.
I always watch the Donkey videos and he makes that game look ridiculous.
Yeah.
And yeah, I saw that you could play Mario Kart in it.
You can't even he hams it up a little bit, but it's like as ridiculous as uh he makes it.
It's a big reason why I wanted to play Metal Gear 5, which I still have to get to. That game is fucking hilarious.
That game, it's hard to get that game is hard to get through for me.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I should pick it up on PC. Cuz I don't know, I just get tired after the first few missions. That's another one I get like 6 hours into and stop.
You play a lot of single player games.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that more. My attention span sucks.
You got to find one you like. You know.
I like a lot of them. Like I like Metal Gear, but I still can't get through it.
Yeah.
I got through pretty much all of Persona. Um, single player games I like really get into are like GTA's and Breath of the Wild. Like I
Mm.
love GTA 5 and I love Breath of the Wild. I think I just like really open world games that
Or
like
good
fuck
open
around.
worlds.
Yeah.
You beat Horizon, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I love Horizon.
Yeah.
Um I haven't played the new one though. I really want to play it. But yeah.
I'm trying to get into more immersive sim sort of games like Stalker. I don't know if you would consider that immersive sim.
What's Stalker?
It's like Russian Chernobyl post-apocalypse game.
Oh.
And someone like made a mod where they made all the games into one map and made it for free.
Hmm.
And it's basically like open world survival. Um, that's kind of tough. It's like hardcore. So I'm trying to get into that sort of thing right now.
Is it like it's not like a multiplayer game though? It's like
No,
oh.
sadly.
Sounds like
But that,
DayZ.
yeah, it's like DayZ. Yeah, single player. More RPG elements too.
Jeez. I'm such a I literally like right now I'm playing Smash and Valorant and Apex and I'm gonna probably play Overwatch.
I'm gonna
And
jump into Overwatch, yeah.
in terms of single player games, I'm kind of I guess Pokemon doesn't even count. Like Pokemon's still multiplayer. Yeah, I'm like playing nothing.
Well, you could always like find like I just played Resident Evil 2 remake,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like a 7-hour game. So it's like kind of easy to play through the entire thing, you know?
But then like I'm not grinding at Smash or something, you know?
Yeah, you're enjoying yourself.
I enjoy playing Smash. So I think that's like the biggest thing. It might be because my parents like limited my video game time when I was a kid.
So
So
you
I
like
yeah.
want to force in as much positive stuff as possible.
Or just like I played a lot of competitive games back then, so it's like kind of encoded in my brain like if I play a single player game, I'm not going to do as well in the competitive games and I'm not like like grinding and getting better.
Right.
I don't know. It's stupid and it doesn't make any sense, especially now because I have all the time in the fucking world to play games. So
I know. You know, you should do Elden Ring. That's the one game that I would recommend to anyone.
I want to do it when I get my new graphics card. That's what that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna play Elden Ring.
Yeah, that's the one. I would say Yakuza 7 too, but both games are 50 hours, so pick
Jeez.
one.
Yeah, I'll give it a shot. I definitely want to play it. I do play single player games like if they're like super in like I know I'm gonna be into them like Last of
Yeah.
Us, Jedi Fallen Order. I knew I'd like because I'm really into Star Wars. Um, yeah. So like Breath of the Wild 2, I'm gonna destroy that game. Are you fucking kidding me? I love Breath of the Wild. But yeah, aside from that, I'm stupid mush brain.
Trying to get into shooters again. That's why I'm so excited for Overwatch, because everyone's gonna be starting at the same time, and there'll probably be some new players because it's free to play. So I won't
It's
get like crushed right away.
it's gonna still be really sweaty, I'm assuming.
Yeah. But I feel like that game, like I know how to play that game. It's
Mm-hmm.
not like Valorant where I'm sort of fucking grasping at straws, not enjoying myself. You know what I mean?
Valorant.
Or
How much
CS:GO
Valorant?
or fucking. I played like 4 hours
That
and
game is
uninstalled.
that game is tough. That game is hard as hell, man.
You should find a multiplayer, single player type game that we can play together.
Co-op.
Yeah.
Multiplayer single player game. Yeah, it's a good co-op game.
I'm on multiplayer right now. I guess co-op is what I should. Is there a co-op feature, or is it like
In what? Steam?
on Steam? Yeah.
I
Oh,
have
there it
no
is.
idea.
Cooperative. Rust. Do you ever play Rust?
I have.
Is it good?
It's really hard to get into.
Mm.
Um, I did Halo, the Master Chief Collection. You can play through all the campaigns co-op. I was doing the first one with
Mm.
Dylan.
Bum, 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 bum.
Also
That song is
Destiny.
so hype. Oh,
Yeah.
Destiny. I don't like Destiny that much. It's a little too like grindy for me.
Mm.
I guess maybe Destiny, it was like I was expecting something else when I went into it. Because I do like grindy games, but that I was hoping for like a real story, deep story type game, and that's not what came out.
Yeah. Isn't it a lot better now? I hear that 2 is like really popular and a lot better.
Um, I have no clue.
Dylan tried to get me into that recently,
Mm-mm.
but Dylan just doesn't want to play the same game over and over again. I'm like so content with playing the same game over and over again. I love just
Yeah,
grinding a game.
yeah, it's crazy to me. I mean, I need to have an endpoint in games usually.
Yeah.
Like Cyberpunk, I put 70 hours into, and um, I felt good at the end of it, you know.
Actually, I wonder if that's like a big thing. I don't like finishing games. That's that might also have something to do with why I don't play a lot of single player games. I actually never beat Breath of the Wild, and I did almost everything in that game.
Oh wow. Oh,
Uh-oh. The immersion.
not dealing with it right now.
Fourth wall's coming
Oh, the fifth wall.
down.
I
um, but yeah.
feel like all the co-op multiplayer games are like Minecraft type games, base builders, or they're like Destiny.
Another game I fucking love is Minecraft. I think that's one of the best games of all fucking time. I
Yeah,
love Minecraft.
yeah. That's the one game that I've gone back to the most, I think.
Really?
I'm like, yeah, like hundreds of hours
Do you have Java
over
on PC?
10 years. No, I haven't downloaded it on my PC yet.
You got to get Java. Don't play Bedrock.
Why? What's the difference?
Java's like the original, like not console version for PC, and it has a lot less limitations and
I
stuff.
think I might have to do both because I have friends that play on Xbox, and I'd have to.
You can download both.
But Java's the one you can really mod, right?
Yeah, yeah. Java's awesome.
Yeah.
Java's the shit. Holy shit.
Oh man,
Yeah, sorry I was so late to record today. I was fucking tired.
it's all good. I'm fucking. I'm tired too. I just have a strange sleep. No, you have the strange sleep schedule, actually.
What do you
Even
mean?
when I was asleep at 2 o'clock, I
What?
fucking
I had a
sleep through the night.
tournament that went till 1 in the morning that I was running. So
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I have a sleep schedule based on my job.
All right, that's fair.
I do like that job though. I love running those tournaments. They're fun. Yeah.
Next time I'm gonna plan something this week
Okay.
because I've just been fucking. I don't know. I feel like I should put more effort into the planning rather than um, trying to make something up with the editing. I mean, both work. The editing part is fun, but I should definitely try. It'd be exciting to have like a fun topic while we're recording, you know?
Yeah. Depends on what we come up with.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that next week. Well, we're pretty much at like around a pretty typical episode length. Do you want to call it or?
Yeah, we could call it. I feel bad. I wish this episode, I do wish I had fucking done something for this episode.
Whatever, if somebody's watching this long, sorry.
Got you next time. Don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry about it. You really put at Vosh and at Destiny in the description of the last one. We gotta break out that
So maybe
Destiny.
they watched it. Who knows?
We gotta break out that Destiny call out and
All right.
see what
Bye,
happens.
everybody. I'm gonna end it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.